Welcome, Boy and Bear. Welcome back to Portland. Oh, everybody get situated. Get comfortable. We're going to be here for a while. I don't know if you guys know this, but the band is celebrating their 10-year anniversary. I don't know if you guys have given gifts, but the 10-year anniversary is out of tin or aluminum. Oh, is it really? Okay. It's on the internet, man. I looked it up. But thank you for coming back to play for us. It's been like, what, 4 years? And then prior to that, on the Harlequin Dream Tour. So
yeah, that seems
let's keep it a regular thing when you come back to Portland.
Yeah.
To my understanding, after the last tour 4 years ago, and it actually, the health story kind of precedes that with you, Dave, and it kind of slowed things down almost to a halt. And was there a moment after the last tour between that moment and this moment where you guys were like, I don't think we're going to be able to go on as Boy and Bear? True or false?
Very true. Very true. Yeah. That was tricky. That was a tricky period of time, and yeah, I had to solve a few health issues before we could kind of commit to making the record and get back on the road. There's
a documentary that they put up on their website. It's very detailed, even though it's only 15 minutes. Very detailed.
Yeah.
Watch the video and you'll go, what's too detailed?
Yeah.
But that's just, it's the true story of health and one's well-being and trying to make things work and push things forward. How much of a battle up here between the ears was that? Not only your health, but I can imagine trying to stay mentally strong.
It was really tricky. It was particularly tricky because what was going on in my gut was actually poisoning my nervous system. So I was losing a lot of cognitive function and having neurological problems, and of course that was then kind of emotional problems. It was just really, it was a very confusing, confronting period of time.
How did you guys feel knowing what he was dealing with as a band? Were you not sure? Were you sure? Were you just like, hey, let's rally, let's let him do his thing and we'll do our thing?
No, I think it was, we were just in it together. I mean, we've always been about health of the band and longevity of the band, and if one of the guys are down, you just need to put the project behind us for a period of time and focus on health. It's more important.
Killian tried to take my spot for a little while there, but he quickly realised that was inappropriate. And
Dave actually became a better guy when he was sick too.
Who needs Dave? Yeah. Come on, dude. So congrats on your new work. Sounds like it's been a hell of a process to get to the release of Suck on Light, and congratulations on the new music. This is a record that you guys came full circle back to the States to make the record. You'd think maybe staying back home might have made it a little bit easier. Why Nashville again?
Well, that's a complicated story, actually. When we committed to Nashville, I was on a different protocol, which was a much simpler protocol, and then that fell apart, and I had to go back to the whole FMT thing, which is all in the doco if you're interested in. I won't give you the gory details right now, but so we'd already locked it in, and at that point I was like, we either move it to Sydney or take Harry with us, my owner. And so at that point we just were like, we wanted to work with Colin, in his kind of home territory, and the studios in Nashville and the equipment and the personnel. It's a real step up. So we made it happen.
And this tour is the first time that you're touring since you've made it better, correct?
Yes.
Slightly better?
Yeah.
Totally better?
Like
day-to-day better?
Get myself, day-to-day. Yeah, I'm getting close.
The album came out last week, and also last week, if I'm not mistaken, was the finals of the Australian Rules football. What was a bigger deal back home, the release of Suck on Light or the Australian Rules?
I think Tim can answer this. He's the football fanatic,
Tim?
I think.
Yeah, I know, mate. It was a rubbish game. It was too one-sided. Yeah, no. Richmond won, and that means a team from Victoria, like Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne's not a great city. You don't want to go there. The Sydney team got beaten, so it was Suck on Light was a far bigger deal.
Yes, that's the correct answer. I worked with an Australian, and life kind of revolved around Australian rules football. So thanks for coming back to Portland. The Aladdin Theatre tonight. Suck on Light is the new album. It is out. A round of applause. Put your hands together for Boy and Bear. Thank you, you guys. Appreciate it.